This is weird. This is weird ass shit. Why the fuck are you just popping up to my fucking house? I don't do this shit to you. This is weird. And I had enough of this shit.
All right, well, relax.
No, bro, you don't understand.
I'm trying to understand, but you're making it more difficult than it has to be.
Like, bro, get this shit, bro, and go.
Hello.
We're on this back end.
Okay, so I was thinking, I was driving around, I thought it was on this backside, but it's fine. They're over here, so it's 106.
Yeah, and I do have my court papers just in case if anything.
Okay, so essentially just gonna see about the phone and make sure the daughter's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's possible, can I see if she's okay or if she's...
I mean, I can't, if he lets you in, if she wants to bring her to the door, and so, I mean, as long as she's, you know, like I said, I can't go inside unless there's exigent circumstances to believe that there's something else going on, or, you know, anything of that nature. I mean, it's, if he comes to the door and, you know.
Oh my God, thank you. What the heck? Why are you here? And then we over here waiting for the police to come. You have my door wide open.
No.
Why? No, I'm mad because for one,
Well,
her husband was sitting outside my house, and I want to get a restraining order against you because that's too far. Like, I've been cool with you, I've been keeping it real with you, bro, and you showed up to my house, told you he was going to give it back.
That's not even why we're here. So just
Why are you here?
Because she was checking her, because she has a phone her daughter has that she.
Okay, and then what I just said in my mouth, I was going to give it back to her.
Listen, lose your attitude with me. I'm not here for an attitude.
Okay, then why are you here?
Was I just not explaining that to you? Chill out.
Okay, so why
You're giving me grief over nothing. Relax.
This is annoying, sir.
I come to a door.
It's not the first time.
Stop talking and let me finish. Do you want me to explain myself or not?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I come to the door because she's checking on her daughter because she can't get a hold of her daughter, who she, I guess, has a phone for.
Right.
Right. So I come here and knock on the door, and I got a 5-year-old answer the door, no adult inside, with the baby and the thing, and a little one here, and a little one here.
Yeah, we're waiting for you to come up there because her husband was literally sitting outside, and we're like, whoa.
So you don't leave them inside, though, is my point.
Okay,
they're too little to be inside by themselves.
Okay, but I'm talking to the police. I was waiting for y'all to come talk
Talking to who police?
Y'all supposed to show up. She texted my phone and said the police is on their way. And I went outside because I'm like, oh shit. I said, y'all stay here. I'm finna go talk to the people in Dixie to go get some pancake mix while my freaking fiance was in the bed.
Okay.
She's gonna make them some breakfast. I see her husband while I'm driving. We make eye contact. I said, this man better not come to my house. I come home, he parked right next to our cars. I feel unsafe. I don't pop up to her house like that. And no, and she did it before. She came to tell us this is who coming. No, that's invasion of privacy.
Where's the
He's
dad?
over there talking on the phone, waiting for the police, waiting for you to come.
So I drove by and drove around here and then met with her because she was calling because she's trying to check on her daughter because she can't get a hold of her, or you guys.
She had my phone. She did not call my phone one time, sir. Not one time this morning, sir. And let me call DeMonte because he's here. He's literally around the corner waiting for you guys.
Well, I mean,
and I'm sorry about
I wouldn't have known to meet with him because I'm not here to meet him. So him standing out front is doing you guys no good because I'm only here because she called us to come here.
Exactly.
Not you.
The police was coming.
I get that, but my point is you guys are waiting on us to show up. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't have known to meet with you guys. Yes.
Because what the fuck? Y'all got my bro. Like, what the hell? Police over here and they got our door wide open. Talking about so we left the kids alone because she said she called the police and we stood out here and waited for the police. I'm not being nice about this no more, bro. Like, you can't just keep popping up on my house, bro. This is weird. This is weird ass shit. Why the fuck are you just popping up to my fucking house? I don't do this shit to you. This is weird. And I had enough of this shit.
All right, well, relax.
No, bro, you don't understand.
I'm trying to understand, but you're making it more difficult than it has to be.
Like, bro, get this shit, bro, and go.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
I did see you standing out there when I drove by. I didn't realize you were waiting on me. So, because she had called to check on daughter, because I guess the phone that you guys have was because she did call because she was concerned because she couldn't. I guess the phone she has for her daughter, she can't reach her on it, and her daughter's been. I guess was y'all's daughter sick at some point yesterday at school or something?
Yeah, but she's been feeling better the whole time. And
so she was a little concerned. She couldn't reach out, couldn't get a hold of you, couldn't get a hold of her on her own phone. Okay. That's why we're here. I'm not gonna sit here and split hairs. I get your girl inside's mad because we're here, whatever. But
right now, my lady wants a restraining order.
Well, I don't do that. That's up to the court. You gotta have to go to the courthouse. I don't do restraining orders. That's a court document. You gotta go to the court.
She's popping up at our house. We don't pop up at our house and everything. And I don't know what's going on. Like, I still want to see her man because at the end of the day, I need to let him know stop bringing up my name, stop bringing up my daughter's name, and this and that.
Okay,
I don't know what was told yesterday, because at the end of the day, my lady called me and was just like, he keep bringing up y'all name and you and your daughter's name about this and that, etc. So at the end of the day, like I said, I would like to address to him and let him know, like I have the court as well, but at the end of the day, that this ain't got nothing to do with the court. At the end of the day, like I said, I really would like to address him and let him know, like, he needs to.
Well, I can say this much, all right? I don't know in what facet your name's coming up and he's talking or whatever.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this much. It's not going to be worth the headache, because, I mean, obviously,
nah,
if you have
I know,
words with
because
him,
at the end of the day, I just try to stay. That's why I don't say nothing to her.
Right.
When she texts me that long text, oh, we could just go back and do this. I say, okay, cool, that's fine. I don't really mind. At the end of the day, you the one that chose to bring her phone this way, because you want to track her, you want to call her, you want this. So at the end of the day, keep that phone that way. She'll have a phone this way. At the end of the day, the money problem and the phone problem ain't no problem this way. None of that's no problem. And this and that, etc. Like, at the end of the day, she keep everything over there. She can do whatever she want, this and that, etc. over there. Because at the end of the day, all that, like, trying to track everywhere she go, like, soon as my lady turned her phone off yesterday, she was blowing up her phone.
Gotcha.
Blowing up her phone. So at the end of the day, and as soon as all that happened and everything, your manager is my damn daughter. So at the end of the day, yes, he is. So at the end of the day,
listen,
like, I don't care.
Okay,
at the end of the
listen.
day, come on. Now, I'm getting my daughter. Bro, come on.
Push me.
Stop.
Don't put your hands
Stop.
on me. Because of you.
Okay. Obviously, this is not a good environment for her to see and deal with, right?
That's why I'm trying to take her in the house, but
we can't do this. I mean, it's not helping.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk with you with her not out here and everything,
so
and that's why
we need to make it a little more civil, a little more comforting for the child. Not, I mean, I know y'all have your differences, but at the end of the day, it's what matters for her.
You could have just seen him just snatch her up from me as she's giving me a hug and stuff. You see what he just did.
No, I'm trying to take my
push
daughter in the house. I did not push you. You just told you to just let my daughter go. You was trying to sit and hold my daughter.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
It's his visitation time.
Thank you.
So he's gonna have the daughter till tomorrow.
I know that.
Okay. So you could say bye, and we can move on from this, and everybody can reconvene at a later date when this is more patient and civilized. Because right now tensions are hot, and everybody's getting upset, and it's just making things way worse than it has to be. And it's all happening in front of a 5-year-old that doesn't need to be
finding out that people coming to my house, popping up at my house once again. Like the last time she popped up at my house,
kids in the house
and this and that and the other, she popped up at my house and everything for no reason.
Can I just please do that? Can you put her down so I can hug her goodbye? I'm not gonna take her.
I'm taking my daughter in the house, bro. But you just hugging her at the end of the day. Like, I don't know what you got going on. You're weird. This and that and the other. You need to get a fucking life, bro. Like, for real. Like, you're weird, bro. There's nobody.
Yes, you are. That's why you always talking about me.
Right.
Officer, I'm not.
Okay, just say goodbyes and
nobody's not upset. You to want to have another baby with me, with hitting me up, talking about that you want to fuck me, this and that, etc. Like, come on, bro. Nobody don't want to touch you.
I love you. I'll see you later, okay?
Have a good day.
Try to call me. Try to call me. I already know.
You'll see mommy tomorrow, okay?
You call on out at 6 or 7.
Okay.
You call at 6 or 7. Have a good day.
I love you.
Have a good day. Get the life.
Not just come to my
Go in the house, baby.
All right. So
yes, sir.
All right. So she's good. She's fine. Did you get the phone?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So you have the phone. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I'm telling you guys. Listen. I'm a parent too. I got 2 young kids myself. What you guys are dealing with right now is very, very bad. I get it. But listen, that's irrelevant to me. That's irrelevant to me. My point. Listen. My point about this whole thing is this. Y'all have got some issues you need to work out, which I get, right? But for the sake of your daughter, you guys share together. You guys have got to not do this stuff in front of her because it's not going to end well for her long term.
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right, and that's just what that's where I'm at as far as this. Y'all can have your differences. That y'all are grown adults. That child doesn't get it. It's tearing her up.
That's why I didn't even want my daughter to come outside.
I get it. Well, the other thing is this. I mean, I know you were out there waiting on me. And when I drove by, all I seen was you. I didn't see her, and I wasn't.
I was standing there.
I didn't drive by here but for 2 minutes.
I called
I understand,
but they told me.
I could tell you right now, don't leave these children unattended. I know she probably come out to check on you or whatever, but you got these kids inside.
No, I
They ain't got
know.
business being there by themselves.
She was in there with them.
Well, when I got here, she was not. She come walking around the corner.
Oh, she probably came and got me because I didn't know that you guys.
I understand that.
I was calling dispatch and
I understand
like
that.
you guys are already
You're
here.
talking borderline.
So I was coming back. So
borderline issues there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Leaving children. I
understand.
mean, whether it was you or her who left them for the brief minute she walked around to go get you, whatever the case may have been. Whatever it is, do not. You got 3 little ones in there. They can't be in there by themselves, regardless. Or whatever. You can't be in there by themselves. Like
no,
that.
I understand that, but this phone issue that was
You
just
guys
trying to make
need to
sure
go
she
through the
got
court
that.
system. If she's looking for a restraining order, you want a restraining order where she can't be over here. And as far as child custody
I have
stuff,
family to live over here, so I can be over here.
listen. What I'm getting at is
Still
this.
getting a restraining order.
I know.
What I'm getting at is this, right? If you don't have legitimate business to be here at the doorstep or in this, do you have family who lives in this
Yes.
apartment?
No, you don't know where they live at.
Okay.
I know where
So
they
there's-
know where they live.
All right, I'm not doing this to start an argument. I'm asking a question.
Sir.
Do you have people who
No,
live
I
in
know
this
where
apartment
Brandon live.
complex?
They live over there, so I'm
That's
getting a
fine.
restraining
The big
order.
thing is this, right? When things come into play, when courts put in orders for restraining orders, there's distance restrictions, there's contact restrictions of all kinds.
1,000 feet. I already know
So
all
at the end of
about
the day, if something comes up where there's one put in place and you happen to come over here, it could end up bad for you and vice versa for
Hey,
him.
if you ever see
somewhere
her
to
over
happen.
here, let me know because I'm getting a
So,
restraining order too. Okay? Thank you.
my thing is this: is
Let your husband know, too.
just
Thank you.
try to keep the peace as best you can. Again, I don't know either one of you from
She's
Adam,
on some
so I'm not
weird
going to sit here and
shit, some
split
stalker
judgment on
shit.
either one of you,
I don't
right?
know
I
what
can't
the
do
hell this
that.
girl is on.
But what I can tell you is that
Yeah,
if this
this one right here.
continues,
This
there's going to be more issues down the road for both of you guys because
Big
it's
mom.
not going to do you any favors long term. I understand your concern as a parent.
Can I have your badge number?
Yes, ma'am. OC 1289.
OC 1239. Thank
And it's
you.
Officer Hoffman as well.
Hoffman.
Yes, ma'am. So, just
Yeah, we're
for the
gonna
sake of
go
the
to
child,
the courthouse
just
Monday.
keep it as calm as you can. That's all. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
we're going
saying.
to go to the courthouse Monday and
All right.
get this restraining order because we don't pop around her house.
Good.
And-
I get it.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
He's
so
lying.
at the end of the day,
Okay.
we're going to get that taken care of and make sure she doesn't come back
Thank
this way
you.
because if
And
she
that-
come
and
back
that's
this
fine.
way,
I
she
don't want
will
them
get
near me
arrested.
either.
Okay, and that's fine. Like I said, you guys are well within your rights to go do your own thing as far as restraining orders are concerned and all that stuff.
Yes,
My
sir.
suggestion though moving forward is if you guys are going to exchange the child, if it's going to be tension involved with the spouses and everything else
doesn't
going on.
even be there. He
I'm
don't
just
be with
saying,
his child.
what I'm getting at is this. What I'm getting at is this. Do it in a neutral location. I always
Police
suggest,
stations.
we always do it at the police department. You guys can do there's cameras there. If something happens, there's video footage of everything, okay?
Appreciate it.
Outside of that,
The Bear Police Station.
Yep.
yeah, so if you guys do that,
Right, and
that's what I would
I'll
suggest it, okay? You have any questions for me, bud?
No, that's everything.
Okay.
And I will be
I-
picking my daughter up every Thursday. I'm letting you know because it's in the
I don't
corner with
care.
her.
Yes.
Right?
You
Every
need to.
Thursday.
You.
I'm going to
Not
be here
her.
picking her
You.
up every Thursday. And we will not be, she don't need to be going to school to pick her up. When she's sick or whatever, I will come pick her up.
No,
I will
I
let
can
the
pick her
school
up.
know.
When the car calls me.
That's a court
court
thing.
order.
Yeah, that's a court thing that
Yes.
they did not say that she picks them up.
Okay.
I'll
Yes, they
pick
did.
her up.
If
I'm
she's
the
on,
primary parent.
if she's
Okay,
on the
right.
parent pickup list and she goes to pick up a child, the
Yep.
school's not going to refuse
It's
her.
right here in this order.
But let me say it. Let me say
No,
it.
get your own order.
No,
Okay.
I got
Get
my
your
own
own copy.
card
All right.
because at the end of the day,
Come
you're
on, officer.
lying.
All right, so
I'm about to go get the restraining order
Okay.
though and everything on Monday and everything because I
Right,
don't
that's
know
fine.
she's fucking slow like that. I
that's
said
fine.
I'm sorry, bro.
Like I said, you guys
I
do
don't
what you
know
got to do
the
through the
hell
court
her problem
system,
is,
okay?
but
So you guys do what you got to do
Appreciate
through the court system, okay?
appreciate it. Yes,
All right,
sir.
all right,
Thank you,
not
sir.
a problem. All right,
Yes, sir.
all right, take
Have
care.
a good day.
Yes, sir. You too.
Thank you.
All right, so like I said, I don't know what the situation between the two of you is. Obviously, it's not good.
It's not at all. See what they do to me.
I understand. My suggestion is to, if they're acting on restraining orders, maybe you do the same thing. Don't allow the child exchanges to happen unless they're happening in a secured area, as far as cameras and stuff at police stations, things like that. Obviously, things are getting heated. And that's the big dilemma for the child, unfortunately, and that's the biggest thing. You don't want to have the heat with the child there because that's
Not healthy.
yeah, absolutely it's not, and it's very detrimental to a kid to see parents going at it like that and having disagreements like that. So just do what you can through the court system. Sounds like you got your ducks in a row there as far as that's concerned.
Yeah.
So keep moving forward with that. But in the meantime, you know, try to avoid contact with them unless you absolutely have to, like meet with, you know, to get the child. But that would be the only time I would say have any kind of communication with them. So, okay?
I get your information.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Hey, Devin, too.
Hey, listen,
leave him alone.
what did I say? We're not coming out here to create
No,
problems.
no, I'm not crazy. I'm just letting them know, like, come
Okay.
on, bro. Like, this is the last time I'm letting you know. And, no, I'm just saying, don't bring up in my daughter, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right.
Hey, another thing. I'll talk to you over here. No, I was basically trying to sit here and say that, I don't know what her man got going on, because at the end of the day, I think he's touching my daughter, but she's trying to hide that and everything, because apparently when we was going to court, she was sitting here saying stuff about, with UTIs and chlamydia and this and that and etc. blah 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 and all this other stuff. I don't know what they got going on over there and everything, and I don't know what they did, because I did not have my daughter for like literally like one day through the whole time I'm going to court from 1 to 5. So now that I have beat her in the court and everything and got my daughter like every other weekend and stuff like this, it seemed like all that stuff went away with this, that, all this other stuff and etc. So I'm sitting here just like, I don't know what she got going on, what he got going on, if they're touching my daughter or this and that and stuff, because I got court pictures to show you her having my daughter legs wide open, taking pictures of her and this and that and stuff. That's child.
Where do they live at?
They live in D-Bear. They stay well over there and everything, but they stay well over there. That's why I was like, what do they need to be doing well over here? Like at the end of the day, yeah, you came for the phone or you want the phone dropped off, this and etc. But it seemed like all this over a damn phone because my lady turned the phone off, and now it's this and that and all this other stuff.
Yeah. You know, any you know, accusation stuff that you may have in reference to potential you know, issues with your daughter with this. Obviously, I would bring that up to the judge and let them know what you're speculating.
Yeah. The court, the court's over with.
Yeah,
so
and,
it's just like,
you can always revisit it. You can always go back.
But they said another 4 years. I talked to my lawyer about it.
Talk to your lawyer though also about what your thinking's going on, and see if he can bring stuff to the table for something else, for another case of some kind, and see what they can do. Because a lot of times, if it's happening, if something like that is truly going on, you know, obviously, if them being in the Barry area, that's the county jurisdiction, it's not Orange City, so they would have to be the ones to go there and investigate anything and talk to them in regards to that, if that's where it's occurring at. But definitely bring that information up to your lawyer and speak to them about it and see what they think, if they have anything to go back to court on. You know what I'm saying? That would be my best advice to you, and course of action for you is to visit with your lawyer, give them what you're telling me, say, this is what I think might be going on. Can't say for certain, but I believe something might be going on, and they'll give you that legal advice as to where you need to go with it, and if it's something that needs to be brought back to the courts.
Okay.
But that's the way I would go with it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right. Yep.
Yes,
not a problem,
Thank
sir.
you,
Okay.
again.
Yep. Not a problem. All right. Take care. All right. Just. All right. All right.
Something's wrong with it.
It's just.
Is it possible? I'm not sure if you're recording, but it's possible to request the actual video footage for court purposes, because
you can go through the police department and they will do a public records request for it.
okay, it's
I can give you the event number for this call.
okay, sounds good. That's great, because this has been going on for 5 years.
Yeah.
Making accusations, lying. I'm telling you, I've been telling her this. I think he's mentally insane. He's mentally crazy.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and split hairs about it and tell you, what it is. I mean, I'm not a mental health doctor. I mean, obviously, so we deal with a facet of different things throughout our day. Obviously, tensions are high right now. People are upset. Things, tend to get a little out of control sometimes. But like I was telling her, all the arguing and bickering back and forth and stuff, with the daughter involved in the middle of it all, seeing it and hearing it is you guys got to find a way. It's not, and you guys got to find a way to not have that type of conversation around her. I know it's difficult because she's in the mix, but when it's all said and done, I mean, she's absorbing kids that age. You know, I mean, they're sponges, man. They see it, and they just absorb, and they see that, and then it turns into more, you know, dramatic stuff for them as they get older. And that's only coming from experience dealing with this job the last almost 10 years I've been doing it. I've seen a lot of that stuff happen where kids, they grow up and they get a little disgruntled and get anger issues and things like that because of what they witness as children. You know?
So happening.
Yeah.
So it's very hard, and that's something you want to try to avoid as best as you can because it's not going to be good for it. But let me get you my card with the event number on it so you can have that. And then you have, like I said, you said you got the phone, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so you got that, okay. And then, like I said, tomorrow, if the child exchange is going to take place tomorrow.
Probably not, because he probably won't take her to school.
Okay.
But he doesn't have a backpack. He doesn't have any of that stuff. I have all that stuff for her.
So my suggestion to you, where does she go to school at?
The Berry Elementary.
So what I would suggest maybe is tomorrow morning. Obviously, you know she goes to school in the morning, right? Or no, on Monday, excuse me. If she doesn't have any of that stuff, maybe you could swing by the school and drop it off for her if he doesn't have it, if you guys aren't going to exchange before then. That's about the best option I can give you. I mean, because as it sets with us as law enforcement, when it comes to child custody exchange stuff, we don't get in the middle of that. So as far as like, for us, when we show up somewhere, if the child is with dad, we can't force the child away from dad.
Yeah.
Just as whereas if the child was in your car in your custody and you had visitation rights that time and you were with your child, we can't force you to give your child up to him.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of how that works. That's what we don't get involved in and that stuff. So let me get you what you need for this, and then you guys can do what you got to do.
Okay.
But definitely visit the courts and try to get, like they're trying to say, clear training or whatever it is, so you guys don't have to have that contact any longer. Okay? You're welcome.
So you said I can go to the police department? Which police department can I go to to get
Anyone.
the video?
Oh, I'm sorry. Video. Orange City is on the card. The address on the card. 207 North Holly Avenue. 3 months
That's
before
where our
this.
drop-off originally used to be.
Yeah, we've gone back into that building, so we're back in there now. So everything's set up, and we're back in operation at that other building where you were doing the exchanges at. The side parking lot between the fire department and
Exactly what we thought.
yeah. So continue to go there to do that for the exchanges if that's.
Well, it's at the Berry police station now.
That too. You can do it there too. Yeah, either one of them will work. There's cameras all the way around those buildings, so if for whatever reason something got out of hand or something stupid happened, you know, it would be at least recorded.
Okay.
So, okay. Is there anything else I can help you out with?
No. Exactly what do I tell them? Like, hey, I'm just trying to get the video.
Just say there's a, because that's what they call an event number. It's not a case number, it's an event number.
Okay.
Just say that I was the officer who responded to check on your daughter, and when I did, you know, you want the video footage from that, and they should be able to look it up from that event number. And they should be able to use the video that way.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, not a problem. Yo. Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
You have a good day.
You too. Thank you.